Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Drill, 52. Go.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty.
Check. Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Black 40.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
45, white. Zone ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Screen here for Williams. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready, 30 left. Hey, ready. Check, huh?
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Gabriel now to throw on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Quick, yellow. Set, ready. 10 black. Cut.
Drive begins with a run. The ball's out. He lost it. And that's 49ers football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call. They'll throw, third and long. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. We've got a fourth down decision to make. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball, but at least your kicker can pick you up.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't answer. Ready. 32. Ready.
Now fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. Check here. Here we go. Here we go. Red 30.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Check.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
53.
Another run for Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Yellow 22.
Throwing off the play fake. Hit Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Watch out now. 50 series.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On second down, a run with Williams. And only can get us a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready.
Going on third down, Gabriel. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Purdy on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up?
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked up. Brandon Jones. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
38. Check, huh?
Gabriel, first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37.
Right. Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Down. 52. Cut. Go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Set. Ready. Black 40.
A tight end in motion now.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Browns first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready.
First down, Gabriel. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go. Black 95. Cut.
From the gun, Gabriel. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 60-yard line. 45, White.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Oh man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, let's go now. Blue, 32. Set.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow, 22.
Gabriel here from the gun. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Yellow, 43. Set, go. Set.
They're going to try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now a give to Guerrero. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. We'll cobble together a yard there. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Purdy throwing here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Blake Groupie on to attempt a field goal. This from 35 yards away. Groupie sends it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Ready?
Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. That finds Hunter downfield. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a late score and tie it before the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Third and long for him here. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. On the gun is Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52, close. Ready.
Now fake the handoff. Now Gabriel. That's caught by Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now run. This is Williams. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Blue, 32.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Gabriel. Screen here for Williams. Runs inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46. On the give, it's Garindo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Waste of time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garindo running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Runner outside, 53.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Outside. Back in. Watch out, watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
21. Get set, get set. 19. Watch out.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 30 yards out. Groupie sends it through. And that gets them back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, well, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. 22 needle. Set, go, set.
Here's Gabriel. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set, cut.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
10 black. Hey, go steal. 43 rail. Ready.
Another run for Williams. Give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th down and 8. The Browns are lined up to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Purdy throwing here. Gets everything he has under this one. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That throw finds Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 32. 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Finds him on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's ultra, ultra. Yellow, 22. Blue, go. Ready?
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Okay, right.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Let's go. Right, 95. Hey, check Mega. Set.
They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way, and actually loses yards. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Now Purdy. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Second down run by Pacheco. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
About set. This is third and 5. Here's Purdy to throw. Ayuk makes the catch. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. Second and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. Kittle makes the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone on first. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Now it's Purdy. Oh, it's an interception! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Go red.
Gabriel's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He'll throw it. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
A handoff for Williams, running left. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on, set. 45, right. Cut.
Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Red black.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Browns leading by 5. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Blue, check. Fight, 97. Set, cut.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
On third down, here's Williams. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Cleveland! take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running up the middle, Pacheco. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Now a give to Garindo. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll run now with Pacheco. And a nice little run there gets them 5. 2nd down upcoming. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.